Hello everybody, this is Team Flame. How's your everyday life? Going so far so good? Great. Today, I'm going to tell you about something Korean, but it can be applied to you all around the world because it involves the alien spirit souls who have lived in the Korean peninsula. I will describe how this Korean folklore has been made and inherited. Captain Udeka's message for today is the marks symbolizing the alien spirit souls. There are not many people who have heard of the word Chilseongjul, which is the 7 invisible ropes originating from the 7 stars of the Big Dipper, known as the 7 star gates located on the 7 stars of the Big Dipper. It is not the word used by the general public, but a term used mainly by Korean fortune tellers and shamans. If you have ever heard of Chilseongjul, you may have been told by a fortune teller that because you were related to Chilseongjul, you were destined to be unsuccessful in whatever you would try and to have to live such a miserable, challenging life. Or when a shaman performed an exorcism for you or your family, you may have heard from him or her that all the bad things happening to you and your family were caused by Chilseongjul. About 17% of all human beings living on Earth are alien spirit souls who have immigrated from other planets. On the other hand, the remaining 83% of human beings living on Earth have the same destiny with Earth, which is their home planet. In other words, even after they die, their spirit souls cannot leave the spiritual hierarchy of Earth. During the process of the Earth dimensional ascension, Earth will become the Jami one of the material world that will be ruled by the Creator, which has never happened before in the universe. As Earth becomes the Jami one of the material world, about 92% of the spirit souls on Earth will have to leave the spiritual hierarchy of Earth. About 75% of the spirit souls belonging to Earth will be transferred into the spiritual hierarchy of Venus, and the remaining 17% will take off their human coats and return to their home planets. Only 8% of the spirit souls belonging to the spiritual hierarchy of Earth will remain after the process of the Earth dimensional ascension is completed. The cosmic meaning of Chilseongjul is that it is a sign symbolizing the spirit souls corresponding to 17% of the human beings on Earth. Chilseongjul is the invisible mark or stigma imprinted in the hearts of people belonging to this 17% spirit soul group. These people are destined to return to their home planets after death. An alien spirit soul has the mark of Chilseongjul and the symbol of its home planet, both of which are inscribed on the dorsal heart muscle in its human body. These marks engraved on the dorsal heart muscle contain the information about the spirit soul and its home planets, such as the name of a planet, the name of a galaxy to which the planet belongs, and the karma of the spirit soul. Those who have their spiritual eyes activated may be able to see the symbol of Chilseongjul. Each alien spirit soul belonging to the 17% spirit soul group was transplanted into the spiritual hierarchy of Earth after entering Earth through one of the 7 stargates existing in the NAVER universe, depending on its cosmic rank and its spiritual dimension. In order to enter Earth from another galaxy, a spirit soul must pass through one of the 7 stargates of the Big Dipper, which act as the 7 stargates located in the NAVER galaxy. Most of the spirit souls belonging to this 17% spirit soul group are originated from other galaxies than the NAVER galaxy. They have never come to Earth for fun. In fact, they are cosmic sinners who have been exiled to Earth in order to dissolve their own cosmic karmas. The spirit souls belonging to the 17% spirit soul group have their cosmic identities as follows. The first group. This group consists of the chief executive administrators taking charge of the spiritual hierarchies of planets and the administrators managing the spiritual hierarchies of planets. They failed in managing their planets and should take responsibility for the destruction of their planets. The sizes of energies that these spirit souls have are 10 to 300 times bigger than those of general people on Earth. The second group. This group is the general spirit souls who played critical roles in ruining their planets. They were notorious role players in destroying their own planets while assisting the incarnated administrators of the spiritual hierarchies of their planets. The energies of these spirit souls are also 10 to 30 times bigger than those of an Earthman. The third group. The spirit souls in this group are not the parties involved in the destruction of their planets. They belong to administrator groups of the spiritual hierarchies of planets or old general spirit souls who have the same destinies with their planets and have come to Earth for the purpose of rebuilding their planets. Those belonging to this 17% spirit soul group have come through the 7 stars of the Big Dipper and have been eager to go back to their home planets through this route again after death on Earth. Such strong aspirations still remain in the funeral culture of Korea. A wooden board called 칠성판 is supposed to be put in a coffin before a dead body is placed in the coffin. 칠성판 has 7 dots or 7 holes, symbolizing the 7 stars of the Big Dipper, although plain 칠성판 on which nothing is drawn may be used in some local areas. The alien spirit souls have come to Earth through 칠성줄, which refers to the 7 stars of the Big Dipper. Then they are destined to return to their home planets again through the 7 stars of the Big Dipper, which are symbolized by 칠성판. They used to live as kings, queens, princesses, princes, or prime ministers on their planets and have high cosmic ranks that the Earthman's cosmic ranks cannot be compared with. In fact, many top leaders of the planets which bloomed highly advanced scientific or spiritual civilizations have been living here on Earth in order to dissolve their karmas. When a shaman remarks that his client's destiny is related to 칠성줄, the shaman means that his fate is quite different from those of others, noticing that his ki energy or the aura energy is also different from those of general people. Those who are related to 칠성줄 tend to have very harsh and severe destinies. Due to their karmas, they may not be very successful in whatever they attempt, or they may have to face a lot of difficulties in their businesses, leading hard and bitter lives. The 17% spirit soul group does not live here on earth to enjoy material affluence or comfortable lives. They made cosmic karmas by massacring all their planetary inhabitants or destroying their planets. Through their harsh lives, they have been repeating the contents of their karmas on earth and have been dissolving their karmas. Those who have been born with Chilseongjul are aliens, living on earth in order to dissolve their karmas. Thus, these people who have high cosmic ranks have to live with more bitter and sorrowful destinies than the general light workers. Chilseongjul is a sign that you have your home planet from which you have come, and it contains the memory of your spirit soul. Chilseongjul is not related to all humans, but to a small group of humans who account for about 17% of the human population on Earth. Chilseongjul symbolizes the spirit souls who have entered the spiritual hierarchy of Earth through the 7 stargates of the Big Dipper. Each of the 7 stargates corresponds to each of the 7 dimensions through which these spirit souls have passed in order to come to Earth from the 7 specific regions of the universe. These 7 specific regions are where the 7 cosmic prisons are located. This group of spirit souls is called the Alien Reinforcement Team in our spiritual group, the Tree of Life in the Light. Those who are related to Chilseongjul have been characterized by being strong-minded because they have big energies and their destinies have been regarded as bad ones because of their harsh and challenging lives. Once in a while, some people were able to overcome the limits of their fates by harnessing their strong energies, so Chilseongjul has also been considered special. I, Captain Udeka, am leaving this article regarding the cosmic meaning of Chilseongjul and Chilseongpan as a record. March 26th in 2019, Udeka wrote. His message was translated by Twin Flame. Thank you so much for listening.